Hey everybody, I'm doing a video today of my gas furnace. This one I picked up. I actually saved this one from going to the scrap yard. But I went ahead and because I guess the residential home did an upgrade. So what I did is I picked up the condensing unit and I picked up this old unit. Like I said, this is a combination fan limit switch. Right here, which is wired high and low. This is your low voltage wires for 24 volts, and this is your 120 volts. This is your dial. This one is set at 150, that it will click and it will turn on your blower motor on low speed. Behind this dial right here, there's a bimetal that sticks out to the heat exchanger right behind this panel, and in that bimetal there's a spring, and what it is, when the spring gets heated, it contracts and turns this dial right here, and in turn at 150 degrees it will turn the blower fan motor on low speed. And also there's your limit switch, and this is your gas valve and the gas burners, and right in there, hopefully I can get the light in there. Okay, that's your igniter, and this is your ignition control unit, which is powered by 24 volts. This unit has your power going into the gas valve, 24 volts. Also, this one right here has your igniter that connects right here, and let's see here, I don't know if you guys can see it or read it at all, but I try to get it as best as I can. But this one's for your MV, which is for your main valve. There's two of them. I can see if I can look at it in here. Which that's where your ignition control unit hooks up to, for your pilot valve, main valves and stuff, and your on and off switch for your gas. And right underneath your blower motor and your run capacitor. As you notice, the wires are hanging and all that stuff, because when I got this unit, I mean, it wasn't running. So what I did is I did some research on it, because I don't have no wiring diagram, and I looked through my notes from school and you know, try to piece things together and get it running. This is the main controls for the furnace that I have. This is a 6-pin relay, 8-pin relay, I'm sorry, and another 8-pin relay. 8-pin considers the 24 volt coil also. Your door switch, I replaced it because the one I have on there, the one the push one, is what it is. It sticks out, and I'm glad that I checked it, because even though it's sticking out, but the contacts got stuck inside. And by the way, the unit's unplugged. Here it is. That's why I'm touching this and all that stuff. So safety first, and hooked up my thermostat. It's 91 degrees in my garage. This is your right here is your low voltage terminal board, where you hook up all your thermostat wires. And right behind here, as you can see, is your transformer. This is your secondary, and right behind here, and this is your, I don't know if you guys can see it, this is your primary, or your 120 goes in here, common, and your voltage. Like I said, this is new stuff for me, you know. I just finished school last year, December 17th. That's when I earned my certificate on the HVAC program. What I did is, like I said, couple of service calls I did. I've been doing service calls for a couple of years now. You know, some customers I have from last year, and you know, they call me back, do some like preventive maintenance and stuff like that, which is good. You know, like I said, some of the houses I encounter have relays instead of fan control board, which the new houses nowadays, you know, they have new furnaces with just a control board with relay built in there. With they're protected by a 5 to 3 amp fuse, and this one doesn't. So it's just the relays goes out, or you know, sometimes the door switch, they were old, so you got to replace it. On Fritz Video and Dr. Z, they helped me out a lot as far as the relay goes. On Fritz Video, he said he mentioned that you can do a lot of stuff with this type of relay, just like Dr. Z did. You know, he welded the reversing valve on a heat pump backwards, so he used this, you know, relay right here to counteract it, and works pretty good. Like I said, this 24-volt coil right here, you know, this goes to your limit switch and common 24 volts, and this goes to your red from your transformer right here, and this one goes to your pressure switch. And behind here are your 120 volts. This goes from your primary, from your transformer, and this one goes to your inducer draft motor. So when this contacts closes, when this coil energizes, this two wires right here, 24 volts, these two wires close, contacts closes, and the 120 volt closes, so thus, you know, allowing voltage or current to go through the system. And also right here I got this contactor. Like I said, I picked this unit up with the condensing unit, and you know, I tested out the contactor. It's a single pole. I wired it up to the 24 volts. That way when I fire it up, call for cooling, you know, I just want to see if the contacts will close, and it does. Makes a lot of noise, buzzing and stuff, but you know, it still pulls the contacts closed. Over here on my table I have different relays. Pretty sure you guys seen Dr. Z's video, and you know, like I said, this is the 8-pin relay. You guys can see it real good, but he showed us how to wire this stuff, and you know, these are the relays that is still out there, and it is out there, and you just got to understand where to put your wires, the heat sequencers and all that stuff. So mainly your 24 volt coil, remember where you put your 24, so make sure you don't hook up your 120 line on that. Dr. Z did a demonstration on that. If you hook up a 120 line, it will burn all the coils inside. So well, anyways, I'm ready to fire the system up, and hopefully you guys can check it out. You know, like I said, I can call for cooling. What I'm gonna do is do fan first. I'm gonna plug this unit in, that, turn the door switch on, and what I'm gonna do is call for fan. It's gonna be loud, but what I'm gonna do is talk, you know, a little higher so you guys can hear me. Here we go. Hopefully I can call for cooling, and you guys can see the contacts on the contactor pull down, and that way, you know, the 24 volt coil will energize, and gonna do is I'm gonna turn it off, put it on auto. That will shut it off. And then now we're gonna call for cool, and then just watch that contact pulls down as soon as I turn it on. There it is. Now it's energized. This relay right here, this one I'm pointing on, not touching it, it's live. What it is the fan switch on your on the fan limit switch is connected to this yellow wire right here, 320 volts, and also the low speed and the high speed of the blower motor is connected to this relay. So, and for this one, like I said before, you know, it's connected for your limit switch, and one for your pressure switch. And behind it is like this two wires right here. You can see. Let's see if I can get something non-conductive. These two wires from here to here, that is 120 volts, and that is for your inducer draft motor. So I can try. We're gonna shut it off. And there you go. That's for cooling. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a video of it calling for heating. That way you guys can see that the inducer draft motor will kick in, the pressure switch, all that stuff, the ignition coil, the ignition control unit will work, and you can see the igniter right behind there. You know, I'm gonna see if I can get like an inspection mirror, that way you guys can see the igniter fires up. Again, hopefully you guys like the video I made, and again, I thank the guys from you know, uploading their videos, doing their HVAC, and like I said, this is just a I'm new on this industry, and I'm learning more stuff every day. You know, I'm not doing any service call. What I do is I work on this thing, learn more about it, learn more about, you know, this type of relays and stuff, because there's still a lot of old systems out there. So again, you know, I thank Fritz, Dr. Z, Dallas, Talon 875. Hopefully I said your name right, but Mikey. You know, I watch you guys damn near every day when I'm on my computer learning more stuff. So again, thank you guys. If you guys have any, you know, comments or anything, advice on how I wired this stuff, you know, I appreciate it. That way I can learn more about it. Like I said, you know, this is a new thing, and I actually made a my own wiring diagram on my computer, which I'm gonna upload later. And like I said, I'm gonna do heating once it cools down. I'm gonna upload that video also. Again, thank you guys for helping us, you know, new techs, you know, learning more about this, learning more stuff about HVAC. So again, thank you, and hopefully you guys like my video. And like I said, post any comments, anything that can help me improve, especially, you know, what I did today. So thank you. Bye.